see you there. I assume you're here to talk about City Planning Department. City Planning Department is a cooperative one-shot tabletop role-playing game for 3 to 6 players. Taking cues from games like The Quiet Year and The Skeletons, you can play CPD in about 2 hours with only our rulebook, roll cards, shift cards, pencils, a table, and a large piece of paper. It's great fun with experienced role players and people new to tabletops alike. Players take on the role of a city council and take turns proposing buildings, inviting friendly debate, and contending with the natural and unnatural formations that already exist within the city limits. The catch? Everyone has a secret role card that determines their own motivations. Some people struggle to keep the city together, others work towards their own plans, and some let everything spin out, the fortunes of the city and its people, falling where they may. In practice, what that creates are unstable alliances, well-meaning bureaucrats making unsavory deals with bad faith actors, and surprise collaborations with unexpected consequences. Let's take a look at some gameplay footage to show you what I mean.
Okay.
So I'm going to say that there's a pretty significant lake that connects to a river system kind of this way.
First, council members take turns drawing something on the map that was already here before the city began. Then the game begins. Each member on their turn proposes a building and fields questions from the rest of the council as to its purpose, location, and who can access it.
A nice community center by the foothills of the volcano, where we show people everything that this island can be. And here we bring everyone together to make a collective effort to make the volcano to what it used to be like a more green space. And it also allows us to explore the other side of the mountain and make that also a very beautiful place. So it's just a place where the community gathers together, and we try to bring back the beauty. That is how we bring the world forward now, by bringing what was, which is natural.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that the bowling center of excellence, which is what I'm going to call this now, it's already quite close to the foothills and can perform most of their tasks.
As the ancient, Jenny wants to show the city's inhabitants what they've all lost, but Scott, the pragmatist, cares more about the here and now. Now, at the end of the round, the council votes on who caused the most discord. And that member gets to describe a complication, an unsolved problem from that round that will not go away so easily.
We haven't truly become, one with the Cthulhu. I know we've become one with the Cthulhu reptile people, but we haven't become them. And that's really the issue here.
Each council member gets one dispute, which they can use to veto a building proposal.
I dispute this. I do not think it should be built. We should not encourage our reptilian, guttural, violent side. We should suppress it with all the means we have. We should keep true to ourselves.
But you were playing.
And not devolve.
You bowled with them. How can you say that after you've shared a friendly game of bowling, and an orgy?
Tensions mount when council members gain a shift card at the midpoint of the game, which throws their initial motives into question. Complications build up, and the city fills with people and places until the final round, when the outgoing council reveals their roles and motivations and reflects on what they've done for the city, and what the city has done to them.
I was the pragmatist, and I was for the greater good, which is why I proposed the port and housing. And then later on I became racked with guilt over what I viewed as the degeneration of our society, and decided that should be rectified with the Hall of Justice, which was unfortunately an unpopular opinion.
And that's what a game of city planning department looks like. Now before I go, I wanted to talk a little bit about why I think city planning department is important. There are lots of ways a city can go wrong. Sometimes its leaders just can't overcome competing personalities and interests, the debts of their predecessors, or bizarre circumstances that no one could have predicted. Sometimes disorder is just disorder, something everyone is subject to. But in real life, sometimes disorder is something else, something like its own kind of order. Sometimes what looks like disorder is actually a system exerting itself to maintain the interests of those in power through structural violence. City planning department can be a fun time with some friends, but we believe it can also challenge the legitimacy of this second kind of disorder, this disorder as systemic violence. We hope that the strange alliances, bad faith promises, well-intentioned mistakes, and occasional good decisions that you experience reveal something more complicated than systems never work. However you choose to build your city, we hope you enjoy the strange results that follow.